Welcome sa klase ni Sir Rojan. Ops, nag-i-expect ka ng intro, no? Diretso na tayo. Let's go! Part 2 na tayo ng ating discussion tungkol sa Introduction to Management Accounting. Last video natin, pinag-usapan natin yung dalawang learning objectives tungkol sa Management Accounting Introduction. Yung una is kung ano yung objective ng Management Accounting. Pangalawa, ano pinagkaiba ng Management Accounting sa Financial Accounting. So ngayon naman, tatapusin natin yung introduction. Part 2 na tayo. Ang pag-uusapan natin ay tungkol sa anong pinagkaiba ng controller sa treasurer at kung ano ba yung mga international certifications sa management accounting or related sa subject na management accounting. Ito pa rin ay may kinalaman dun sa unang parang topic or area under ng management services ng LECPA. Okay, so tuloy natin. Sa isang organization kasi, especially sa mga malalaki, no, meron silang tinatawag na Chief Financial Officer. Okay, Chief Financial Officer or Chief CFO. Isa siyang top executive na ang kanyang function ay may kinalaman sa area of finance and accounting. So, a top executive who deals with all finance and accounting issues in an organization. So, pero dahil magkaiba ang finance at magkabukod ng finance at saka accounting, meron pang mas specific position na nag-o-oversee ng finance function at saka ng accounting function. Yun yung pag-uusapan natin. Andiyan ng controller at saka ang treasurer. Pareha silang nagre-report directly sa CFO. Pero sa isang maliit na organization, ang treasurer at saka controller magkapares na sila, eh, parang iisang tao na kasi maliit lang naman ang organization. Puwede niyang i-perform ang treasury function at saka controllership function. Gano'n pa man, mas magandang malaman natin yung differences nung dalawang function. Unahin na natin si controller. Usually sa isang government organization ang tawag sa kanya, comptroller, okey? Comptroller usually in many government organization. Okay, ano ba siya or sino ba siya? Ang controller ang nagiging parang chief accounting officer or kumbaga parang siya ang highest accounting position sa organization kung sakaling merong gano'ng posisyon, ano. Ang concern niya is more on operating matters, operating matters. Kagaya ng, parang kung papaano gagamitin ng maayos yung finance na pinaghanapan ng treasurer. Okay, so again, day-to-day operations ang kanyang function na tumutulong sa management decision making. Okay, and what else? Responsible din siya sa, accounting and control, okay, with records, systems, and processes. Okay, so siya ang responsible sa accounting and control and, deals with records, systems, and processes para ma-achieve yung objective ng, for example, internal control and yung magandang pamamalakad. Kasi, part na rin naman ng management function since naandun na rin naman siya sa posisyong yon bilang management, kailangan manatili yung control and, isa yun sa mga function ng controllership or ng controller. Okay, so in essence, again, ang controller ay isang head accountant, okay, or Chief Accounting Officer kung sakaling meron mang ganyang designated position, ano. Siya ang nagsu-supervise ng mga accountants, okey, at siya ang nag-o-oversee ng preparation ng financial statements. Oversees the preparation of financial statements, ayan. Okey? Whereas yun namang ating treasurer, si treasurer siya naman yung sa finance, okey? Um, Siya ang tagapangalaga, okey? Kumbaga ingat yaman nga, eh, 'no? Protector of company's, value at saka yung, siyang bahalang maghanap ng source of financing, okey? So, traditionally, traditionally under siya ng accounting department pero nag-branch out na siya ng bagong segment kung saan nasa corporate treasury management na siya 'no. So it deals with money, cash, and wealth of an organization, ayan. So dapat alam niya kung saan kukuha ng sources of finance or money and then ang treasurer dapat exercise niya yung prudence sa paggamit ng pera ng organization, okey? So, again, the treasurer deals with the management of the wealth of the organization. Kasama na rin yung, sources of money, financing, operating, at saka investing, okey? So, ano nga ba ang mga roles nila or yung activities na ginagawa and, para mas malaman natin anong kinalaman nung dalawang 'yan sa management accounting. So, una muna sa controller side, gawa na lang tayong table, 'yan, 'yan. So, sa controller side, ang function niya mainly is planning and controlling, 'yan, okey? And then what else? Reporting and interpreting, 'yan. And then evaluating and consulting and, siya ang bahala sa government relations and compliance. Kasi nga kailangan ma-meet yung mga reportorial requirements ng organization. And then economic appraisal, part din yan ng role or activity ng ng controller, economic appraisal. And then also tax planning and administration, yan. So ilan lamang yan sa mga role ng isang controller, administration. Itong unang dalawang yan, yan yung, ah means of implementing the functions of management accounting. Kasi ang management accounting again is parang tinutulungan ng management to carry out its duty. Part of it is yung planning and control. So, yan. Si management accounting, ang primary means of implementing the first three functions of controllership. So para matulungan ang controller, gumagamit siya ng management accounting para ma-implement yung functions ng kanyang, position as controller. Okay? So nagbibigay din yan ng advice, okay, natulong sa budgeting, okay, analyze ng variance, which can be used through, which can be done or performed through management accounting. So more or less, the controller ang gumagamit ng management accounting function, okay? Or ng management accounting side. On the treasurer side, ano-ano naman ang mga roles niya, no? Siyempre, tagahanap ng kapital, provision of capital, ayan. And siya ang bahalang humanap din ng investor. So investor relations yan eh. Kasi nga part of the source of financing is investment. Okay? Bahala din siyang ah, analyze whether it's best to have a short-term financing, okay? Kasi role din ng treasurer yung protektahan yung ating finances from financial risk, okay? And finances from financial risk, okay? Yan. Then what else? Banking and custody. Banking and custody. What else? Credit and collections. And then finally, you have your investments. Yan. So makikita natin yung malaking pagkakaiba ng controller tsaka ng treasurer. Controller is more on the operating side, kung papaano i-execute, primarily yung business function, okay? And treasurer is more on the finance side, kung papaano mananatiling, financially available ang resources habang si controller ay ine-execute yung function niya. Right? Kasi parang hirap naman, plan ng plan, control ng control, pero wala namang available resources. So, kailangan hand in hand nagtutulungan silang dalawa 'no? Ayan. So, these are the roles and activities ng controller tsaka ng treasurer. Okay. So, let's now go to the last, learning objective. Learning objective number 4, yung international. certifications ng management accounting or related sa management accounting. Ayan. So meron tatlong professional qualifications providing routes into accounting. Meron tayong number 1, so lagay ko dito key professional qualifications providing routes into accounting. Sino-sino ba yan? You have your ACA, Institute of Chartered Accountants. Yan. Second, the ACCA, the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. Number 3, you have your CIMA, which is Chartered Institute of Management Accountants. So sila yung mga nagbibigay ng qualifications which is globally recognized. So all qualifications are globally recognized. However, we have to take into consideration or take into account that all of this, itong mga certifications na binibigay na or qualifications na sine-certify nitong mga organizations ito are not licensed per se. So hindi sila licensed, no? Unlike yung ating tinitake sa PRC board examination, administered by PRC. Dun license yon. Pero ito qualifications, certifications ang binibigay nila, no? Ano bang example ng mga ng certifications na kanilang pino-provide? For example, ang ating Institute of Management Accountants, ang kanilang in-administer, number 1, you have your Certified Management Accountant. Okay? CMA. Next, you have your Certified Finance Manager. So, itong dalawang yan, CFM, these are all sponsored by IMA. Okay? So, IMA yan, IMA din yan. Okay, primarily, no? What else? Meron din iba pang mga certifications available. Number 1 is Chartered Financial Analyst or yung CFA natin. Right? Then what else? You have your certified, dami, no? Certified Internal Auditor or CIA. Ibang CIA yung hindi yung iba yung CIA na nasa mga series investigations, hindi yan. CIA, Certified Internal Auditor. What else? Meron din tayong Certified Treasury Professional. May mga ganun pala, no? Ang alam lang natin dati CPA. Pero other than CPA, there are other global certifications na pwede nyo i-pursue, no? Para pandagdag sa inyong kalibre bilang accountant. Number 6, you have Certified Information System Auditor or CISA. Ayan. So, itong mga to again are global certifications na related sa management accounting. Okay? So, they are not licensed per se, but they do represent significant competency in management accounting and financial management skills. So, better makakuha ka rin yan para at least meron kang qualifications added to your portfolio. So, this ends the part 2 ng ating Introduction to Management Accounting. Maikli lang naman siya. Actually, 2 questions nga sabi ko yung kukunin sa topic na yan. So, konti lang naman yung discussions natin sa kanya. Okay? So, yung mga susunod na lectures natin is more on computations na. Okay? Example, yung types of cost, etc. So, yun lang. Thank you for watching our video for the part 2 and we'll see again sa magkwentuhan tayo sa kasunod na ating pagkikwentuhang topic. So, yun lang. Good luck sa inyong CPA journey and ingat kayo. Bye-bye.